Namah Shivaya, 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 Namah Shivaya.
Hello, everyone. Wishing you all a very warm welcome to our Mahashivaratri, or Great Night of Shiva prep session. We'll share about the most important night of the year to receive grace and blessings from Dr. Pillai, who hails from the Tamil Siddha tradition of South India, and who will prepare our souls to embark on a journey to experience incredible blessings from Lord Shiva. You'll find out how to get ready for a do-over from being stuck in a rut that perhaps has caused way too much pain and suffering in your life up until now. We all need to catch a break or have a breakthrough. And this is the most powerful and very important power time to make that happen. And that can only happen when we are alert to receive the spiritual blessings through this divine intervention. My name is Sucharita, and we have Ronnie and Yasmin here as well. And we're very happy to share about this very auspicious time of the year. We'll respond to your questions and comments that you're encouraged to post on chat. We'll do our best to keep you focused so that you're energized throughout receiving spiritual blessings from Dr. Pillai, who is ultimately guiding your soul to prepare you for Mahashivaratri 2024. Now let's get started. Next slide, please. So Mahashivaratri, the night of spiritual evolutionary energy, can benefit your soul by removing deep-seated, stubborn, unwanted, long-standing, chronic, negative, congested, karmic challenges that are blocking your progress in life. This special power time invokes Shiva's grace during his descent to the earth plane so that we can receive the blessings of prosperity and enlightenment, fulfillment of our wishes, removal of sins, curses, afflictions, and debts of all kinds, and enhance our spiritual evolution ultimately. It occurs on the 14th waning moon phase during the Tamil month of Magha, that occurs between mid-February to mid-March this year. It'll be celebrated on March 8th, Pacific Standard Time, March 9th on IST time or UTC time with that time zone difference conversion. So Dr. Pillai tells us to pay attention to this most auspicious night of the year. What's going to happen on Mahashivaratri, and why is it so significant? It's the night where there are special blessings from Shiva. Shiva picked this particular night to help human beings here on this earth plane and to help the entire universe. During this night, the mind principle can be totally erased, and you can be in a different state of consciousness, and that is Shiva's consciousness, where miracles happen. So we're going to be conscious, keeping vigil, which means you stay up all night until the morning. So from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., wherever you are in the world, starting on March 8th, if you're in the West here, Pacific Standard Time, or if you're beyond UTC and IST, it's March 9th. So we participate in spiritual practices to connect with Shiva's wisdom and abundant energy. So karma busting and sin dissolving blessings are tremendously transformative, equal to meditating for 1,000,000 years. So you just have to show up, and then you will receive 1,000,000 years worth of meditation. Next slide, please. So what are the benefits from Shiva during Mahashivaratri? Who is Shiva? The Tamil cities of South India refer to Shiva as the supreme being or auspicious one. Shiva is an archetype of infinite intelligence and infinite compassion. Shiva's grace is what can transform us, the people in our lives, and the world around us. And even beyond that, out into all the universes. So the benefits are that he removes negative karma, blocking your progress and success, gives you spiritual awakening, so you can be in higher states of consciousness and erase the stubborn karma. So it minimizes the mind for you to be awake. So awakeness is being open to wisdom or knowledge, spiritual transformation, and you have to be alert. So he'll keep you awake and alert. He liberates souls and transforms the universe. He fosters transcendence. So you go beyond your karma, and then you go beyond the suffering and the pain and everything that's all the chaos in the world. And you just hang in there and you become enlightened. So enlightenment is a process. You keep getting more and more and more light. It empowers you with a miraculous mind. So things that happen very quickly, supernaturally. It should be natural for us because God is within us, but we've got to wake up that God consciousness to be able to access instantaneous manifestation. So he destroys evil and protects the righteous. He brings balance and peace to the world. Next slide, please. So you can see on the schedule of events during Mahashivaratri, by the start times from left to right, you'll really benefit by participating in the 3-hour celebration of Mahashivaratri through Pillai Center. There will be 2 events that will prepare you to receive Dr. Pillai's powerful initiation, or you can join Dr. Pillai's event only if that is suitable for you. There are 3 levels of participation. There's fundamental, premier, and all-inclusive that has advanced spiritual remedies done for you at power spots to empower your soul without you having to go there in person. So the fundamental participants receive Dr. Pillai's mantra meditation, initiation, astral travel to Kailash. We'll talk about Kailash in a minute. And then the hydration or sacred bathing of the Shiva Lingam ceremony. So Dr. Pillai will initiate you with a powerful mantra and guide you through an astral travel experience out of body to Shiva's heaven, Kailash, which is the plane of bliss. Dr. Pillai shares that the heaven of Shiva is called Kailash. And that heaven is like experiencing intense bliss through having no desire or no fulfillment. It's a state of nirvana. Nothing exists. You don't exist. You disappear. Your body doesn't exist. You can't feel anything. You are just present to all that is Shiva. So nothing else exists. And that experience is complete liberation from the body, the mind, desires, fulfillments of desires, everything is gone. And you are then everything, and you're also nothing. And that is your real self. So how does that happen? Well, you've got to show up and experience it. So Dr. Pillai will perform a hydration ritual or Shiva Abhishekam or sacred bathing to the Shiva Lingam on your behalf to invoke Shiva's blessings during his peak power time of the year for enlightenment and transformation. Premier participants receive Dr. Pillai's event, and I will be hosting a preparatory cleansing hydration ceremony and puja so that those people who want to do it at home They will have an experience, and then they will know when Dr. Pillai's ceremony is happening. They've already connected with their Shiva Lingam, and then they can be energized and alert and focused and cleansed. So we'll scrub you up before you get to Dr. Pillai. So after the hydration ceremony that I'll be doing, Swamini Vali is going to be hosting an interactive group fire ceremony or fire lab. So the all-inclusive level is going to be advanced Mahashivaratri remedies done for you by specialists in India on your behalf. And the premier level of participation is also included in that. And Dr. Pillai's initiation, the astral travel to Kailash, prep cleansing, and all the links are posted below, and also will be posted to the chat for these offerings at Pillai Center when you're ready to join. So let's go on to the next slide, please. Now, Dr. Pillai teaches that rituals are more powerful than meditation. So if you're really wanting and needing a deep karma cleansing experience by connecting profoundly with Shiva, accessing his wisdom, his karma busting miraculous powers to dissolve all the stubborn karma, so that you can do that through the done for you remedies that are included in the all-inclusive level participation. So you can see the advanced proxy power spot remedies are included in this all-inclusive. There's fire labs, sacred hymns, chanting, pujas, which are light and sound ceremonies, hydration ceremonies, donation of offerings. Like, for example, there's going to be huge fire labs that are going on with many priests. And you can read about that when you click on the link. And you should, because this is being done for the world. And you will know you could participate maybe in offering ghee or oil or flowers, or maybe some of the offerings that go into the fire to honor Lord Shiva. And that will be your participation. Mantra writing is, I think that you can do like 100,008. It will be done on your behalf. And that will remove so many layers of karma that are in your energetic body that you can't erase with thinking, the thinking mind. It has to be done at the spiritual level. These ceremonies and rituals are performed on your behalf, again, by these trained specialists, and at sacred power spots that you wouldn't even be able to go to all at once, because they're all over the place. So even if we were in India, we'd probably just go to one. But these power spots are being activated by the specialists as per Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings in his direction and guidance to invoke incredible divine energy to come into the earth plane. We so need it now. We need to have peace. So receive blessings for debt clearance, financial abundance, and overcome adverse consequences of sins and karmas of the past. Let's go to the next slide, please. And finally, we're going to have a follow-up immersion with Sucharita, myself. And this immersion will help you to analyze and understand the wisdom teachings from Dr. Pillai during his Mahashivaratri initiation. You'll be able to explore as we unpack all the goodies that he's going to give us that are going to help us to bring insights that he has given us, and we will be reminded in our daily life how to be guided by that. So we'll establish a regular practice to continue seeking and experiencing support from Shiva beyond Shivaratri. So he will always be with you. You can just put him on speed dial. So this is included in the premier and all-inclusive levels. So at this moment in time, I'm going to open up my video or camera and say hello. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit about some tools that you can have to get prepared for Mahashivaratri. This is Vibhuti, and this is sacred ash. and it is energized to access Lord Shiva's grace and blessings. In fact, when you put it on your forehead or sometimes on your throat or maybe on body parts that are causing you to have a lot of pain, it will be Shiva's love coating you and protecting you from any negativity. And it wipes away negativity. So this is miraculous powder. So what you can do is you can take with your right hand, your ring finger, maybe your middle finger, and just put it across your forehead from left to right. You can go Om Namah Shivaya. I like to do it a few times. Om Namah Shivaya and Om Namah Shivaya. Oh, yes. And then you can put a little bit on your throat because that's where the karma gets stuck. So you can get it at Pillai Center, and this is the package that it will come in. So the next thing that you would like to have is the mala beads, the Rudraksha beads. These are the rosary beads to access Lord Shiva. Now, it's interesting because these Rudraksha beads, these brown beads, are the tears of Shiva. So when you say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, he is crying for our sins. He's cleansing our sins, and we're crying inside because how else are we going to erase the stubborn karma? So we have the Rudraksha, and then there's a crystal. So this is Shiva, and the crystal is Shakti. So the Rudraksha bead erases the karma, and then the goddess helps us to manifest. So you do Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya all night long. And you can say it internally, you can chant. There's lots of videos on YouTube that Ronnie has created, and also Dr. Pillai has created, and some of the teachers have created over the years. So pick your favorite, make a playlist, and listen to it all night long, because it's going to activate Shiva consciousness inside of you. And here we have a Shiva Lingam, and this is a crystal Shiva Lingam. You can also get these at Pillai Center as well. And this is what you're going to pour: a little bit of water, milk, juice, maybe some honey, some turmeric water. It depends on what you have on hand. And you can go on to Pillai Center blog or even to Ashraved and read about the different types of items and what they mean when you pour it on the Shiva Lingam. Essentially, you're imagining you being the Shiva Lingam, and it is going to wash away all the sins, all the problems that you've had in your life up until this point. Now, if you're extra specially lucky and you can get some bilva leaves, I have a whole bowl here. So these are dried, but the good thing is you can use them over and over and over again, and they are Shiva. They activate Shiva consciousness. So you can take that, and then you can put it Om Namah Shivaya onto the Shiva Lingam. So that is it in a nutshell. We're going to wrap this session up maybe with some questions, but I just wanted to summarize for everyone. The astral travel is this travel to Shiva's heaven. It's going to be the dawn of the golden age, meaning that we are going to see the light coming into the world. And it's going to be a new day every day. The energy of the divine is going to keep coming in. So we want to keep activating that energy inside of us that will align with these divine blessings. So Kailash is where you're going to go with Dr. Pillai, and it's going to be this power and energy of 1,000,000 years of meditation. Dr. Pillai has never given out these mantras before that he's going to give out at this Mahashivaratri, and that will literally blow your mind. And that's what we want to do. We want to get out of our mind and all our problems, if only for a split second. We won't know when it is, but the divine will sneak in and remove all the stubborn karma. So all we need to do is show up, and you can go to different places when you astral travel. So Dr. Pillai wants to continue to teach that as we go along in this year ahead. And so we really, really want everybody to make the most out of this Mahashivaratri, the great night of Shiva, to dissolve all the problems in your life. So we'll take some questions, I think, Ronnie, if there are any.
I'm not seeing any questions posted just yet. Go ahead and post in chat, guys, if you have any questions about anything, if you have any comments, if you've been to other Pillai Center Shivaratris and had experiences, you might want to share those too, because they are really quite incredible. The transformation is just amazing when you stay up to honor Lord Shiva in this way.
Yeah, and it's pretty amazing, isn't it, Ronnie? Because you think, oh, I'm so tired, or oh, I gotta wake up too early and I gotta work the next day, and you're buzzing with Shiva consciousness. And it's like, oh my goodness, I can't go lay down because I'm just buzzing with this consciousness, this energy, this wisdom. And it's really difficult to describe unless you're actually doing it. And for those people who can't afford to pay for join the paid services, definitely think about sponsoring, because that's a pretty good price point. It's doable, or do a donation to Tripura Foundation. And then that will please the Lord, because God only knows what we can or cannot do. So you shouldn't stress out about it. But if you can, if you feel like I have done everything up until this point and nothing is breaking through, well, this is the time of the year to do it. And you will know, because from this point on, this Mahashivaratri onwards, you will track that whole year until the next year in 2025, Mahashivaratri 2025. You will go, oh my God, I had grace and blessings all the way through, because the energy will be with you. That intelligence will be with you, such that the path in your life will be cleared ahead of time. So you just get up and step into the path, and you won't even know what kind of miracles are ahead, because we will have a limited idea of what our abilities are, what we really want to manifest. So, Ronnie, it sounds like you have questions.
Yes, we have a couple of questions being posted. Shireen is asking, if I order supplies from Pillai Center, I will not receive them in time. I only have the beads. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, great. And then Laura is asking, are we going to have sessions all night long like in the past with the Pillai
I don't
team?
think so, but it reminds me, if you want to join the Ply Center Academy previous year's Mahashivaratri or Great Night of Shiva, it's self-study. So you can just go through it. And I think there's the recordings from the previous years. So the teachers, including myself, Swami Nivali, Ronnie's been there too. And the rest of the teachers have been taking turns throughout the years, guiding people during Mahashivaratri. So it's step by step, and it keeps you awake because you know what to do every hour. And if you can't participate, then again, every hour, take your Shiva Lingam, pour some milk, water, or juice on it. If you don't have a Shiva Lingam, then you can use a rock. So go pick a rock, or maybe you have a gemstone at home that you want to dedicate as your surrogate Shiva Lingam until you can actually get one.
Yeah, for a while I had only a crystal that I used, and um, then I was able to get just a little Shiva lingam. It's so cute. It's a baby, but boy, is it power packed. I love it. Let's see. We have other questions and comments here. Ifat is saying, I recall with much emotion and gratitude the past few amazing Shivaratri vigils and elaborate abhishekams with Babaji and you all at Pillai Center. Many thanks for this session. Thank you, Ifat. That's lovely. Yes, they were pretty power packed. And you know what? What I was hearing also from Lakshmi is, if you can't do the entire night, then at least do midnight. At least do midnight. That is the peak time. Sucharita, would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Shiva loves the midnight dance. So you will really feel the energy coming in at that time. So some people will, they'll go to work, they'll come back, they'll take a shower, and then they'll lie down for a bit, have a nap, and then they'll wake up around 11 o'clock, get everything ready, and then start their vigil. So again, it doesn't matter so much if you can't make it all the way through the night, although if you can, you will just feel amazing, because you'll go, oh my goodness, now I can do anything in the world. We always have to challenge ourselves. And when we do a spiritual challenge, then the Lord is so happy. And then in our material world, we won't have to work so hard. So why not? Hand it over to God. So this is a practice of surrendering to God, the God within you, the God all around you, and the ability to transform your life and your family's life, your community, and also the whole world. Ultimately, collectively, we get to join wherever we are and create a network of these souls that are dedicated to uplift humanity. Again, we really, really need peace on earth, and we can't really get it through the governments and all the rest, at least not now, not in the powder keg that is happening all over the place, and also natural calamities. It's very scary. So, and then all the debt that's going on, who's going to erase all that? Who's going to give us a break? The divine. And so this is the time to do it, as Dr. Pillai shares. And he's just on fire, Dr. Pillai, when he makes us to feel so happy and so empowered for coming and joining, because really it's the divine calling you. It's a divine, deep, deep, deep acknowledgement that you're in the right place at the right time, thinking, saying, and doing the right thing. And that's called power time. You get empowered. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Om Namah Shivaya is the mantra, and that you can read about it, or you can go on to previous YouTubes and find out about the 1 minute meditation. You could play that all night as well.
Absolutely.
Anything
And,
else?
you know, yeah, I wanted to make a comment too about Om Namah Shivaya, because Dr. Pillai has said that that is the best mantra we can do to heal our planet, because it contains Namah Shivaya are all the sounds for the different elements of the planet. So it's really cool that we can do this mantra. Question here from Shireen: is it midnight Pacific Standard Time? It would be
Depending on
midnight
where
your
you are
own.
in the world, it's midnight for where you are in the world.
And for the program with Dr. Pillai, it would be midnight where he is. So that is the power time right there. That's the vortex.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yes.
if you're doing it on your own, yeah, it's midnight, your own time zone. Let me see. Oh, Katie had posted, once I experienced Mother Ganga splashing holy water from my head top and flowing down the body and washing away all karma. Sweet.
Yeah, that's great. So Mahashivaratri, the hydration ceremony, if you participate in the premier or all-inclusive, that's going to be with me starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time, or on March 8th. And then it's March 9th at 2 a.m. UTC, and 7:30 a.m. IST. So those are the timings. So go back to that slide if you're going to be watching this again, and then you can just freeze it, take a snap of it, or go on to the Pillai Center through the link, and then you can read the same information there. So make sure that you do, because you wouldn't want to miss this. So it's going to be the preparation events are the puja and hydration ceremony that I will be doing, and then that's going to be followed immediately at 7 p.m. Pacific time on March 8th. Swamini Valley is going to be doing the fire lab. And then it's going to be converted to March 9th at 3 a.m. UTC. Oh, you'll be right in it, right in Shiva's energy. And then that will be 8:30 a.m. IST. And then Dr. Pillai's astral travel and hydration ceremony, the initiation is going to be at 8:30 p.m. So we'll have a little bit of a break. And oh, great, Ronnie has posted that there. So you can check out those timings, and then you can find out what time it is for you in your zone, wherever you are in the world.
Exactly. And Vladimir is asking about what time zone Dr. Pillai is in. He is in Eastern time. So his vortex of power time is starting at 11:30. That's when his program will start. So it'll be going right through midnight in the Eastern time zone where he is. So very cool. Oh, Ifad
Anything
is saying,
else, Ronnie?
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just reading these. Ifad is also saying, also, I wanted to share that on Shivaratri, I'll be singing a devotional bhajan at a local temple. My bhajan will be addressed to the compassionate Shiva, praying together for world peace. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah. Wish it would be recorded.
Okay, Ronnie, shall we wrap it up?
I believe we can. I'm not seeing any other questions here. Yasmin, oh, thank you. She has posted the world time clock conversion. So luckily we don't have to deal with daylight saving until right after Shivaratri.
Right,
So
right.
thank God for that. So, okay, well, yeah, I think we are good to go. We're going to play some mantra music for a couple minutes more if you'd like to continue to post. And Sucharita, any closing thoughts before we wrap it up?
Thank you so much, Ronnie, for helping out, and also to everyone for joining, Yasmin for checking out the chat and helping everyone there. We wish you all the greatest blessings from Dr. Pillai and Lord Shiva during Mahashivaratri. See you soon. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Sucharita. Appreciate you always. So amazing. And thank you, everybody, for joining. And we'll see you soon. Namaste.
Namah Shivaya. 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 Mahashivaratri.